Swamiji, you became sannyasi twice. Can you tell us about it, please?
Yeah. In the early days with Puja Swamiji, I was intrigued by his demeanour, by his attitude and how he lived and how he came across. And one day I was with Swamiji and my wife, and I said to Swamiji, I'd like to be a sannyasi, a guru, a swami just like you. He laughed. I said, really? I said, I really would. Well, he said, we can fix that up. We can do that. And I said, well, I want to have my cake and eat it too. But I said, I've got a wife, I've got children, I've got a business, I've got a house, and I don't want to give any of that up. And I said, I know I want the cake and be able to eat it too. And he said, yeah, that's okay. He said, we'll fix that up. And I said, well, I'm not going to give up anything that I've got now, but I'd really like to portray what Swamiji does and how he does it. And he said, you come to Rishikesh next March and we'll fix it up. I said, okay. And then I said to him, how are we going to fix it up? And he said, there are levels of sannyas. There are different people have different types of sannyas. He said, and you're a householder. So he said, you can be a Kutichika sannyasi. Kutichika is a household sannyas who is married, children, etc. But he said, you can still be a teacher. He said, knowledge has got no boundaries. So he said, it doesn't matter whether you're married or not, if you've got the knowledge, you've got the knowledge. So, wife and I packed our suitcases in February next year, and we hot-footed it. I got all my underpants and singlets dyed orange, and hot-footed it over to Rishikesh for Shivaratri. And I didn't take sannyas on the banks of the river like the other people. After sannyasi was given to the other students on the banks of the river, Swamiji took me into his room and sannyasi was given to me there. And he gave me the name of Buddhananda. And he said, do you know what Buddhananda means? And I said, well, not really. So he explained it all to me. And he said, you're Kutichika sannyas. He said, you're a householder, and so on. You can still teach. Okay. So then he called my wife up. She was angry because she was washing and she wasn't very well presented to come before the Swamiji, but they went down and dragged her up into the room where I was. I got my orange cloth and put it on, wrapped myself up in orange. Orange underpants, orange singlet, the whole lot. And he gave my wife a beautiful name, Lena. And he said to her, he said, Lena means the harmonious one. So she was an old frump in house clothes, you know, she's doing the washing. Anyhow, that's how the first time that I took sannyas. And then about 11 years later, I think, after she passed away, Swamiji sent me a letter of condolence, etc., and suggested that I come to Rishikesh next year, which I think was 2003. And I went over there, and he put me in with the other fellows for a couple of days, and told me a few things and did a few things, and we took sannyas on the banks of the river. It was freezing cold. Under the water in the how you can stand up in that fast running water in the, I don't know how I stood up. No clothes. And I've never seen a blue Hindu before, but I saw 3 blue Hindus and me. And there was an icy cold wind blowing straight down out of the snow country. It was freezing cold. Anyhow, we got sannyas. And that's how I got sannyas twice. And Swamiji said that it was, it's okay, just leave it like that. So I've tried to teach and do the right thing ever since. It's difficult. And one thing Swamiji did say, he said, sannyas is a very difficult road to take. And boy, I tell you, it is. I don't know what it's like in India, but in Australia it's almost impossible. So I've got many hurdles to jump over, and it's difficult, but I try and do the best I can. And that's the end of the sannyas story. But I still teach, and one thing, I have a student, Judy Kilburn was her name. Swamiji gave her the name Jayashri, and she wanted sannyasi from Puja Swamiji, but Swamiji passed on, and Vasudeva Acharya and I got together, and I'm going to give Jayashri a sannyas on the 24th of February this year, which is 2017. So I go to South Queensland in 2 or 3 weeks' time, and everything's in order to give her full sannyas on.